remembers stepping into Grandma's living room, the smell of furniture polish, the soft hum of a tube TV, and that odd little ashtray, built right into the arm of the chair. There was something comforting about those cozy, cluttered living rooms of the 1950s. Each one felt like a snapshot in time, full of warmth, family, and little quirks we barely noticed back then. But if you walked into one today, it might feel like stepping into a different world. Today, we're looking at 10 things in 1950s, living rooms that just disappeared. 1. Foil-wrapped TV antennas back in the day. Getting a clear TV signal was a bit of a science and a lot of tin foil. Every set came with rabbit ear antennas, and families would twist and shape them just right, wrapping them in aluminum foil to catch that perfect channel. It wasn't just about the picture, it was a family ritual. Dad adjusting the antenna while someone yelled, "There, don't move." Today, with cable and streaming, those rabbit ears have vanished, along with the magic of making them work. 2. Built-in ashtrays. Smoking was everywhere in the 50s, and furniture was designed for it. Sofas and armchairs came with built-in ashtrays, often with brass trim or spinning tops to hide the ashes. It was elegant in a smoky kind of way. You didn't think twice about lighting up during a family game night or a chat with neighbors. But as the dangers of smoking became clear, ashtrays slowly vanished, along with the smoke-filled living rooms. 3. TV console cabinets. The television wasn't just a screen, it was furniture. Huge wooden console sets sat proudly in the living room like a shrine, often with built-in speakers, record players, and even a little storage cabinet. Families would gather around it like a hearth. But once TVs got thinner and cheaper, the cabinet style disappeared, and with it, a little bit of that living room charm. 4. Plastic slipcovers. If you ever stuck to a couch on a hot summer day, you probably remember plastic slipcovers. Moms used them to protect the good furniture, even if no one ever sat on it. They squeaked when you moved and crinkled under your weight, but boy, did they keep that upholstery clean. These days we prefer comfort over preservation, and plastic covers are now just a funny memory. 5. Wall-to-wall wood paneling. There was a time when every respectable living room had wood-paneled walls. Not real oak or mahogany, just thin veneer boards and rich brown tones that gave the room a cozy cabin feel. It was warm, earthy, and very in style. But by the 80s, people called it dark and outdated. Most of it was painted over or ripped out, but if you find an untouched room today, it's like discovering a hidden time capsule. 6. Floor model radios. Before TV ruled the living room, the radio was king. Big floor models with glowing dials and beautiful woodwork were the centerpiece of evening entertainment. Families would gather around to listen to shows, music, or the evening news. It was more than a device, it was a moment shared. As the decades passed, radios shrank, shows moved to screens, and those grand floor models faded away. 7. Doily covered everything. If it had a flat surface in the 50s, chances are there was a doily on it. These lace decorations, handmade or store-bought, sat on end tables, TV tops, even chair backs. They were delicate, charming, and showed a touch of care. Grandma would even yell if you put a soda can on one. But as modern design went sleeker, doilies quietly disappeared, now tucked away in drawers or memory. 8. Sunburst clocks. No 1950s living room was complete without a bold star-shaped clock on the wall. The sunburst design, all points and gold, screamed mid-century modern. It wasn't just about telling time. It was art. Though the style made a small comeback in recent years, it's nowhere near as common as it once was. Back then, it was a symbol of hope, progress, and a little flair. 9. Shadow boxes and wall art displays. Living rooms in the 50s weren't shy about showing off. Shadow boxes, little wall shelves with knickknacks, souvenirs, or ceramic figurines, added personality. You'd find tiny ballerinas, porcelain dogs, or glass swans neatly arranged. It was how families told their story. But tastes changed, walls got cleaner, and these heartfelt displays gave way to minimalism and neutral tones. 10. Ceramic TV lamps. Now here's a forgotten gem, the TV lamp. These were quirky ceramic lamps placed on top of the television, shaped like panthers, horses, or even ships. The soft backlight was supposed to ease eye strain while watching in the dark. But let's be honest, they were just plain cool. As screens changed and TVs no longer had tops, these little works of art lost their home. Outro. So many little things once filled our living rooms, each with a story, a purpose, or just a bit of charm. They might be gone, but they're not forgotten. They live on in photos, memories, and the hearts of those who remember. What do you miss most about the living rooms of the past? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and rewind with us next time.